very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Howdy folks, welcome back to Airsoft with the mighty Jingles. Today it's all about being sneaky, the way of the Airsoft sniper. Now, before we get started, I am aware that popular culture has presented the sniper as a one-shot, one-kill machine, striking down enemies from a distance of 1.5 kilometers with deadly laser-like precision. That might be true in real life, it's not true in Airsoft. Airsoft sniper rifles. This is a Tokyo Marui VSR G-SPEC. They are more accurate than automatic electric guns or gas blowback pistols. They are longer ranged than automatic electric guns and gas blowback pistols, but they are by no means as accurate as you expect to see sniper rifles from what you've seen in the movies, for example. The reason they're more accurate is because you can fire a heavier weight ammunition with these things, because the weapons are allowed to be more powerful because they're single shot, not semi-automatic, bolt action or gas powered sniper rifles. So for example, here in the UK, the firepower limit with a 0.2 gram pellet for an automatic electric gun or a gas blowback gun is 350 feet per second. With one of these you're allowed to go up to 400. Now I'm aware that the limits are substantially larger in countries like the USA or Hong Kong, for example, but here in the UK these are your limits. So having a more powerful weapon allows you to use a heavier weight of ammunition, and it's the heavier weight of ammunition that you use in these things that makes these things more accurate. Now, I say these things are more accurate, and to an extent that is certainly true, but don't forget the basic laws of physics. If I'm firing a 0.2 gram BB at 400 feet per second, and I double the weight of that BB to 0.4 grams, I'm now only firing it at 200 feet per second. So there's a law of diminishing returns here. And so what you're going to find that people that use sniper rifles in Airsoft tend to experiment with different ammunition weights to try to get that magic sweet spot between accuracy and optimal range, because you only get one shot with these things. It's not like an automatic gun which will just keep firing as long as you pull the trigger and there's ammunition in the magazine. With these things, you have to do that every time you want to fire. So the trade-off is between the amount of accuracy that you can get from using the heavier weight ammunition to the amount of safe distance that you can stay away from the target without being seen. So what tends to happen is that the usual trade-off is that you end up up with the same amount of range as a guy with an automatic electric gun who is spraying BBs at you at the rate of 15 per second, and you're firing back with one of these. So half the trick about being an airsoft sniper is not being seen in the first place. Obviously that's where the ghillie suit comes in. Now you're going to want to break up the outline of your rifle as well. I've just got my rifle back from the shop where it was being upgraded with some performance enhancements. So obviously I have to reapply all of the scrim netting and the camo tape that I used to break up the outline of the rifle. But for the purposes of today's video, this will do. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to go off into the woods and I'm going to hide, and then Eddie's going to try and find me, and I'm going to shoot him a lot.
Okay, in search of Jingles. Okay, he's going to be around here somewhere, but I can't see him yet. I say yet like I'm actually going to see him before he shoots me. And there's all sorts of noises from the trees. Lovely disguise for him. Come on, where are you? Right, I heard something there, but was it an animal or was it a mighty jingle? Ah! Right, they have been shot the first time. Now if I was playing properly I'd have to lie down and die here or put my hand up. But I'm a little cheater, so I'm going to carry on. I'm sure I will be punished substantially for it. I have no idea where that round came from. Ah! That one really hurt. But I think it came from over here somewhere. Oh. Oh. That one really hurt. Oh. And there is a mighty jingle. Please don't shoot me again, that last one really hurt.
And that's why when you get that close, snipers carry backup weapons. So the life of the airsoft sniper, it's different to what most people are used to from playing airsoft. And for a lot of people the thrill of airsoft is running around, you know, it's a Call of Duty simulator rather than an actual military simulator. And a lot of people find that sitting in a bush, waiting 15 minutes to take one shot, isn't really their style of play. So it's definitely not for everybody. But you know, I'm old and I'm fat and I don't like moving around quickly, so I think I could get used to this sort of thing. However, be warned, it's not what you may be expecting from playing games like Call of Duty, Battlefield and so on and so on. Airsoft sniper rifles are a lot more accurate than their automatic electric gun counterparts or their gas blowback pistol counterparts. But they're by no means the laser-like accuracy that some of you may be expecting from games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. They are more accurate, they do promote a more patient and steady style of gameplay. But if you think that sort of thing is for you, they're not that expensive to get into, and they're even cheaper to run than the AEGs because you don't have to buy any batteries for them. Once you've bought the weapon, it's just ammunition. A bottle of 3,000 ammunition is going to set you back £10, and whereas you can go through 3,000 rounds of ammunition in a day with an automatic electric gun, 3,000 rounds of ammo for one of these things will last you 6 months. So the initial outlay for a sniper rifle, obviously the scope, getting the thing set up and zeroed takes time, maybe investing in some concealment like a ghillie suit. But once that's all gone and done, they're even cheaper to run than AEGs, and AEGs are a lot cheaper to run than a paintball gun, for example. So definitely something to consider, but most people probably want to start off using automatic electric guns before they move on to something slightly more stealthy and considered, like a sniper rifle. As always folks, take care on that battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.